It's EASHL playoff action tonight as one team looks to play spoiler while one tries to move on. Great energy both inside and outside the arena tonight as we are just moments away now from puck drop. You can feel the intensity of this one. Total playoff atmosphere. We're underway. Moves it to Lilburn. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Oh, great read on the play. They've got numbers here. Sticks it up in front. And he denies that great opportunity there.
Coaches will always tell you, right from the onset of a game, right from puck drop, you want to make sure you're on your toes and you physically engage to get into the game right away. Well, that hit right there, that is physically engaging, all right. You can see the entire bench lights up with that one.
St. Catharines has won the face-off here in their own end. We've got icing on the play. Face-off coming up. We're still in the early stages of this period. The game is still scoreless. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Got pinned up against the wall, trying to squeeze past the defender there.
I think he thought he had better quick speed than the defender, but it turns out he doesn't.
Offside the call, will get a reset.
I always find in playoffs that it is so difficult to get to the other team's net, right? So whoever defends a slot is going to be victorious. Whoever wins the puck battles and the board battles. It is a physical game, and imposing your will like that hit sends a clear message that you are willing to get to the dirty areas.
Sends it in on the attack. Slides the pass over to B. Bunny. Boston's ready to go on the attack. Feeds it over. Gets the tip. Fantastic save. Tremendous hit into the boards, and that's a finishing play.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming, and that's what he does.
The captain delivers. St. Catharines has the game's opening goal near the midway mark of period number 1. Cheryl, does that still count as that quick start you were talking about?
I don't qualify that as a quick start, James. You know, you got to find ways to generate more offense. Listen, they capitalize on what they got, but they have to continue to find their legs and increase the pace of this game if they want to win it.
Along the right wing, they enter the attacking area. Puts a little mustard on the hit to knock the puck loose. Moves it quickly over to Estevez. Boston's looking to break out of their own end. Takes a shot. Oh, a clutch save!
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
The Bruins haven't been rewarded for all their scoring chances as they trail in the first. And off the draw, they win possession. St. Catharines with possession in their own zone. From behind the net now, he scoops up the puck. Trying to clear. Boston's got the puck along the boards. Estevez plays it now. Picked off by Wagner. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Past the midway mark of the frame, we've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. St. Catharines takes possession off the draw. Picked up along the boards by Estevez. Nice poke check on her part. Shakes himself free. Let's see what the officials are calling.
Well, the advantage is going to go to their opponent right now here, James. So they got to get out on the ice and they shots on net.
Oh, complete explosion on that physical hit. Nice play shorthanded as they get control of the puck.
Smith's really impressed me with that last play, James. I mean, to have the wherewithal to hold on to that puck, I mean, that's tenacity on your way down, falling to the ice and still get the shot off. That's leadership at its best.
St. Catharines gains possession under man. And they clear that puck. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
Special teams so important. Can they capitalize on this power play here with a face-off? Boston's got it in the defensive zone. The Bandits gain control of the puck against the wall. Boston's got it in their own zone. Man advantage unit comes up empty-handed, and they're still trailing by a goal. Oh, what a stop with the blocker by Wagner! St. Catharines moves ahead with the puck. And that's deflected. Boston's got possession of the puck. Loves the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. St. Catharines gains a hold of possession. Sends it across. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. Here's a quick pass to Lee Bunny. There you go. Period number 1 is done. We're going to come back in just a quick moment with period number 2. Stay with us. And we are just moments away from the start of period number 2. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. All right, Cheryl, what's your interpretation of what you've seen from the first period of action?
Boston's had the puck a ton in that opening frame, James. That's exactly what you want if you're the coach. You want to manage the puck. You want to own it in the offensive zone. They did just that. They just weren't able to convert. They find themselves trailing by 1. If they can trust the process, they'll find their way back into this game.
Oh, what a save in front! Quick shot! Denies him again!
Well, he's been under siege, and I'm loving his compete level. I mean, he's making consecutive saves, one after another.
Gets control of the puck here in his own end. Moves it to Douglas. Intercepts the pass at center. Here's a moving tight. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Here's another hit on the play.
He's going to feel terrible tomorrow, James. Over and over again, he's been throttled.
The Broons get a hold of the puck along the boards. Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead. Jordan's getting 2 for interference here. He's off to the box.
Well, with a 1-goal lead, there's a small margin of error, James, and to protect it, you can't be in the box. Now they're shorthanded, and they got to find a way to kill it off.
The Broons win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Catch shot! Oh, how about that for sacrifice.
Well, on a PK, you have to sacrifice, and I love the way that he gets out there aggressively and makes sure that that shot does not get to the net.
The Bruins gain control of the puck. Tries to feed it over to B-Bunny. Back to the blue line. Here's a chance! And that shot dies in traffic. St. Catharines starts to break out in their own end. Feeds the puck to Lilburn. Loses the coverage there.
Jordan's almost out of the box.
Boston's power play has some chances, but they still are down a goal. There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials. Lilburn's pick on the play has resulted in an interference penalty.
Coaches don't like these kind of penalties, James. You got the lead, you got control of the game, you're playing confident, and now all of a sudden, you retrieve back on your heels because you're killing.
Here's a blast. Gets it for the one-timer. Wagner's going to elect to just hang on for the whistle.
Well, he hasn't been busy, James, and I like that he landed on this when he's physically engaging, keeping himself in it.
B-Bunny's ready to take the draw here on this power play. Comes in off the wing as both centers were tied up on the draw. And he puts that one aside with ease.
Well, you don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. That's exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just makes that save. It's incredible, really, because you got to be athletic to be able to react that quickly.
St. Catharines takes the puck through the neutral zone. From the right side, takes the pass. There's a jolt of energy they need.
Let's have another look at that hit there, James. I mean, he looks shaken up.
Just moments away from the resumption of this power play. They're ready to drop the puck here for this faceoff. Boston's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Takes the feed up ahead. A short-handed breakaway. Stopped on the breakaway. What a save he made there.
Well, I loved how he challenged the shooter on this, James. He didn't sit back in his net. He came right out to the top of the paint. He said, if you're going to beat me, you got to find room.
And we'll reset things after that icing. The Bruins have had a lot of scoring opportunities, but they continue to trail here in the second. B-Bunny's got it. Now they'll look to see what they can do with it offensively.
Center wins that one clean. Everyone's ready for the puck. They know they're attacking now with the tired group that they're playing against.
Big time stuff there. Can't get a hold of that pass. Takes it across the blue line. Slides it across. Takes a shot. Oh, what a slick stuff by Lehman.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Broken up at center by Smith. The Broons carried along the wall. Comes up with the steal.
Gordon's not going to be able to get away from the booze and the chance every time he touches the puck, all because of that play earlier where he hurt their player.
Good check, frees the puck up. And it looks like hooking is going to be a call coming up. Here's the official's arms up in the air. Lowers the boob. Great reach with the poke check by Lilleberg. The Broons take it along the wall. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. And he dodges the poke check there. And there's the whistle stopping the play. The Bandits have been handed 2 minutes for hooking.
Well, specialty teams are going to be put to task, and the PK has to find a way to kill this clock here, James. Late in the frame, they want to get to the intermission and find a way to reset to come out in the next period.
Bringing an end to period number 2. Still 20 minutes more of action in the third. Stick around. drop the puck here in period number 3. Final frame is underway here. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts?
Boston's trailing in the game here in the 3rd period, James, but it hasn't been for a lack of effort or not buying into the game plan. I feel like they've been urgent, they've been skating well, and of course they've dominated possession time. It's just a matter of having it translate to offense on the scoreboard.
Point-to-point pass, and he makes the save. Here's a chance in front. Pumped away. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Jordan's taking it from his own end. Quick pass to B-Bunny. And now it's grabbed by Smith. Boston's man advantage expires. They are still down a goal. Scoops up the puck, and he's in on a breakaway. He's struck on the play here.
Well, on the breakaway, it's all about the first fake, and he does a great job there, but the goaltender doesn't bite, and as a result, makes a save. Lehman's made a great save here. Let's have another look at it. I mean, they're in a high-danger area, and he is so dialed in at the top of his crease. Very athletic to be able to make this save in correct position.
Lots of time left in this period. St. Catharines leads it 1-0. Puck scooped up by Estevez. Stop that one. Quick feed to Jordan. Drills him. Puts it on net. And that one's turned aside. St. Catharines plays the puck along the boards. Here's a chance. Tremendous stop by Lehman.
This is just great puck control to put the puck to the corner. No second shot opportunity.
Quick shot. Oh, he kind of struggled with that one, but he got just enough to keep it out. Takes control of the puck. The Broons get a hold of it. Boston's got the puck along the wall. Oh, what a hit along the wall, and those boards are rattling.
And when you're along those boards with the puck, you know it's coming, and you can't do anything when the spacing and alignment is done perfectly, and that's what happens here, James. This is how you gain the puck when you separate the body from it. Key rules of the game of hockey, one of them is you have to be aware of your surroundings and have your head on a swivel. He isn't, and he takes a huge hit.
Boston's got a hold of the puck. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. To the low slot. Lehman's opted to hang on to the puck for a faceoff. Still lots of time left here in this frame. We got a 1-0 game to this point. Back underway as he wins the throw inside the offensive zone. In front of the net, and the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. More than half the frame has been played here. St. Catharines has the 1-0 lead. And they win the draw in the offensive zone, and they go to work. And that carries off one of his teammates in front. St. Catharines has the puck near the point. Oh, perfectly. What a save.
Lehman's been dominant in the crease tonight. He's turned away a lot.
And they run it back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wave, the momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal. This is just a great job all the way around net front, James. Battling for position, quick hands to be able to get on the puck and quickly release it and have an accurate shot at that in tight. Great goal.
The Bandits are sitting pretty here in this 3rd period, now holding down a 2-goal lead. Nice spot to be in, Cheryl.
Yeah, the perfect spot to be in when you have a 2-goal cushion back half of the 3rd period. I think you're enjoying it, but the reality of it is you can expect to push. So it's all about game management right now. Know where you are, make good blue line decisions, and make sure you're not doing anything risky with the puck.
And the puck's up empty.
There's the pros and cons of technology. You're no longer using a tree, but you have a better flex, but you can almost see the stick look like it's going to snap in half with that bottom hand pressure. Well, he's been chomping at the bit all game long. Just look at his highlight pack. Multiple scoring chances here. Finally edges it out and finds the back of the net. But you got to look at him and say, listen, he didn't get frustrated. His coaches, his teammates are certainly going to applaud him for his efforts in this one. He's had a solid game and finally gets rewarded.
And a great save.
What a save. I mean, how quick you have to be able to get on that puck, James. Anytime it's in the low slot, you've got to be on your toes. attempt to save.
Dvorak's got it across the line. Here's a chance. Stopped by the goaltender. And that's blocked from someone in front. Huge steal at his own end. And forces a huge turnover here with the steal.
One of the most difficult things to do in hockey is manage the pulse of the game. And when you're trailing, you got to find ways to get back in it, to fuel, to ignite yourself, to push and dictate pace. Well, that hit right there is sending a very clear message that they're still in it.
Across the point. Big time stop. Smith's tripped up and the official's hand is in the air, signaling penalty. Here's the chance to take advantage with the delayed penalty. They've got the extra attacker on the ice. And they score!
They score on the delayed penalty, James, so that's going to negate their power play, but looks like they didn't need it.
Boston's goal has suddenly tightened the gap here in period number 3.
Well, they're within one, James, and it's not enough right now, so they're going to have to continue to counter, transition quickly, but most importantly, retrieve the puck. That is critical to be able to possess it.
Feeds the puck over to Estevez. The Broons have it now. Boston's ready to go on the attack. Passes it over. And now it's stopped. Here's a shot. And he makes that save as well. And he coughs it up with the pass. And a strong effort on that play. 23 seconds now. And he had an answer with that save.
I don't think anyone minds watching that one again, James. I mean, he's so dialed in in his crease. You think this is all but in, and then he comes out of nowhere to make that spectacular save. He never gives up, and he finds a way to get to it.
Dishes it off. And he was ready for that save. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. The net is empty. A big draw here looming inside the offensive end. And they win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Glove save. Sends the pass over. Loses his check. He's on the breakaway. Scores into the empty net.
This was right in my wheelhouse, James. These were the type of moments that I played in, and everyone can take a breath now that the insurance marker has hit the 4x6.
St. Catharines gets the empty netter, and I think that one pretty much wraps this one up. But boy, did they work for that one.
Yeah, let's call a spade a spade. They earned this game. They pushed their opponent into a vulnerable spot. They had to know their goaltender, and they capped it off with the empty netter.
Well, this one's pretty much elementary, but one more face-off here. And that brings an end to this one here this evening. St. Catharines gets the win tonight, but I would say that it didn't look like they were the better team necessarily, Cheryl.
Yeah, and they weren't, James. I mean, let's face it. You look at the time of possession. They were chasing the game. They were outworked. Their opponent comes out short. But, man, they were better in this one.